event by any means is strictly prohibited. Now, please welcome your host and compere for this evening, Mr. John Virgo.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. How are we doing, all right? So, you better believe it, right? Big break. Hey, those are the days. Well, welcome, everybody. I know it's an afternoon, but I'll have to put my back to you, unfortunately, which is probably not a bad thing, because I've got to talk to a camera up there, because we're live on the YouTube, and we're also live on Superstar Online. And this will be watched in China by lots of people. And it's just up to me now to welcome everybody to the Assetereum World Senior Snooker Championship, which is starts today. We're down to the last 16. It's £10,000 to the winner, plus 10,000 Assetereum coins that go with it. And plus, one of the most important things is the fact that the winner of this tournament gets an automatic place in the qualifiers for the World Championship at the Crucible in Sheffield in a few weeks' time. So obviously, a very big prize indeed. If there is a 147 in the tournament, then they will be driving away in a lovely Kia Sportage. And the high break will be times 30 by Assetereum coins to increase the value of the highest break. Now, when we play these tournaments, for those of you who have not seen them before, snooker legends have a different way of playing them. First of all, I'll be doing a commentary which the players can hear, which is quite unusual. Don't need earpieces here. But it's the best of 5. But if it goes to 2 frames each, then we will have a black ball shootout to decide the winner. No deciding frame, just a black ball, toss of a coin, and then whoever puts that black in that decider will go through to the next round. Also, there is a 30-second shot clock. Cliff Thorburn's tried to have it extended, but no, the rules are the rules. The rules are the rules. And in each match, each player has a time extension, so he can ask the referee for a time extension. So, just before I get the players on the table, I think we've got all the rules that we need, but we need a referee. Now, you don't see her much on the TV anymore because she's retired, but I'm always delighted to say she works with the Snooker Legends. She's going to be one of our referees this week here in Scunthorpe. Would you please welcome the delightful, the delicious, the lovely Michaela Tabb. Come and stand here, Michaela. So this is Michaela Tabb. Michaela Tabb. Right then, we'll get the players. Now, we've been running these qualifiers all over the world, and the first player who's going to come out qualified in Beijing in China in a field of 80 amateur players. He's from Zhuzhou City. Would you please welcome Cao Kaisheng. Very welcome. Referee Cao. And his opponent was on the tour many years ago as a professional. From Tame in Oxford. Something happened. He went to Holland for a holiday and stayed there for 5 years. Why would you do that? Anyway, but he did. He did, and obviously had a good time. But he's back now, and he's gone through the qualifiers to be here. Would you please welcome, affectionately known as the Shirt, Lee Richardson. The Shirt, ladies and gentlemen. Very snazzy, Lee. Very snazzy. Okay, Michaela, I'll take this out of the way because it'll be difficult for them to break off. if it's left here. Okay, Michaela, as I say, best of 5. If it's 2 each, we go to a black ball decider. I'll be keeping you in touch with all that's happening on the table. Over to you, Michaela. Let's get the first match of the Assetereum World Seniors Championship underway. Don't forget, guys, 2 time extensions are allowed during the match.
First frame, Cao Kaisheng to break.
Caught that break-off shot a little bit too thin. That's why it went in and out of ball. But the blue looks to have come to his rescue. You can see all these people now at home adjusting the set, you know, with the shirt, going, hang on, what happened to this horizontal hold here? Remember, there's a 30-second shot clock. The only red he could leave was the one he was playing, and it has run safe, so it's okay. Double kiss. Doesn't appear to have left anything easy. Half-hearted attempt at the plant, but mainly trying to get the cue ball to the balk end, but hitting the green has given Lee a chance here. So close. The mark.
Cao Kaisheng 1.
The miscue, but hit the yellow, so no foul. Oh, where's the red ball going? Oh! How's it hanging there? choice of brown or blue.
1.
Lots of action on that, deep screw, lots of left-hand side.
7.
And a nice angle on the blue, but a little bit closer to the cushion than he would like. Always difficult playing at that pace.
Cao Kaisheng as well.
Just takes the time to settle sometimes when you've not been left an easy orbit. Nicely played, thought it's bound to be on the green, but is he on the green? Does the yellow pass the green? Did comfortably.
B.
Played that nicely, found the gap in between the yellow and brown. Problem is, of course, with the pink and black tied up, only the blue and the bolt colours to play for. So not a straightforward chance. Played this nicely and landed perfectly on the blue. Good shot. Just the wrong side of the blue, but I always say, if you're going to be wrong side, be well the wrong side. So, not certain where the next red comes from, though. good solid start from Cao at the moment. Oh, where's the cue ball gone? Well, a little unlucky, but the cannon and the brown caused that. And of course, you heard the beeps. That's what you will hear when we get down to the last 5 seconds.
Start the clock again, please.
You'll hear it a lot when Cliff Thorburn plays. Yeah, that's an excellent safety there. Good length with the cue ball. At the moment just can't get that easy starter he's looking for. May have been tempted to play the one next to the blue, but hampered by the green, so maybe not an option. Well, took it on. As I say, difficult being hampered by the green, but no harm done. Scored 1 on the clapometer. Well, that was a fine shot in more ways than one. Good hit. Little tap on the table there from Cao. Used to be a plumber. Well, who else could put a tap on the table? Be fair. Couldn't leave this, but he's running over the middle. Is this the easy starter that Lee was looking for? It is. Bit of work to do with the cue ball to get on the colour, but first easy opportunity. Trying to bring the black into play, and
One.
well, it's on. Played it nicely. He'd like the pink spot to be covered and the pink go on the black spot, and it's done that.
7.
So that helps. Always keeping one eye on the clock. Well, we got a groan there from Lee. I'm not quite certain. I can't tell from this camera angle.
14.
Was there a plant and he's knocked it off? There was a plant and he didn't play the cannon. Schoolboy error. He's played the double. Oh, so close.
14.
But it's run safe. So right back in the game. Cao Kaisheng, just 10 points to lead. gently does it. This is why billiards never really caught on. Of course, there's no escape to the ball, Ken. That's cleared the air somewhat. Say both players allowed 2 time extensions during the match. Everybody having a look to see if it's touching ball. But if it was, Michaela would have said. He's under hit that slightly. Got the red, but couldn't manoeuvre the cue ball to be on pink or black. Possible long brown. It was close, but I don't think Leo will be too unhappy with the result. Puts his hand up and apologises. Means nothing. Red going to drop over the corner, it is. Just 9 points behind is Lee. Control that nicely. We know the pink is occupying the black spot, so the black has to go on the highest available, which is the pink spot.
8.
In good position. And that red makes the points all square. And the cannon, it's not too bad.
15.
Yeah, good shot.
16.
Yeah, a little bit of a kick there. Heavy contact. Unfortunately, asking for the cue ball to be clean, but the shot clock does not stop while that cue ball's clean, so Michaela's got to get a move on. Where's that cue ball going? Oh!
Richardson 22.
Well, just rattled there, but goes back to his seat with a 13-point lead. Yeah, never easy that when you're close to the cushion. right in the heart of the pocket.
1.
You wouldn't mind being on the black here. And it goes. 21 points to lead. Red and a pink
8.
to get to snooker's required. Played it nicely. The pink to go 28 points in front with 27 remaining. Obviously the black need to adjust as well. Another heavy contact, but the black was missable, the pink wasn't.
15.
So 28 points to lead, 27 remaining. Snooker required.
Richardson 15.
Just one snooker required, so still a bit of snooker left in this frame. Didn't hit that well, so a chance now for Lee to just dot the I's and cross the T's in this first frame of this Assetereum World Seniors Championship. I'd be glad he didn't hit that a bit harder. That was on the way to the pocket. He was walking, but he's got a 30-point lead, 25 points remaining, 2 4-point snookers needed. This could be the snooker that Cao needs, unless there's a gap between the pink and black. There's always a gap. Well, this green is close. It's close to the pocket. Goes the green. 33 points to lead, just 22 remaining.
Richardson 3. And the frame.
And the frame is conceded, so the first frame goes to Lee Richardson. Had to be patient. Didn't get a chance early on, but when he did get his chance, potted some nice balls and takes the first frame.
Richardson V.
Good line with this break off. Dennis would say the DDK, the dreaded double kiss. Well, played it well, potted the red, cannon cleared the black for both corners. Good shot. Further away than
16.
this red than he would like, so it needs good cueing here. Yeah, where's the red ball going? Oh, well.
17.
Cao was up out of his seat and had to sit down again quickly. As I say, it can be off-putting with that clock running down, but
24.
it's a thin one, this, to the middle. Played it nicely. Now it just needs to slow up to be on the black, and this looks absolutely inch perfect. 2-inch perfect. Yeah, nice shot. Landed nicely on a red. Probably can't play for the black this time, so up for blue or bought colour. And judged it perfectly. Excellent positional shot there from Lee.
44.
Another heavy contact, but it didn't affect the line of the ball, but sometimes it can, so could have been worse. But it did affect the position on the black, and that's why he broke down. But an excellent break there. comes to the table 45 points behind.
One.
Well,
Cao Kaisheng. One.
well, he's covered the red he played for, but he'd be disappointed he missed the black. Just catching the yellow means that it's not a very good safety, but nothing left. Well, that's an excellent shot. Lee 44 points in front, just looking for one more chance, you would think, to clinch this second frame. He's got to be careful here.
Hole 4. Cao Kaisheng.
Did he forget about the time extension?
Passing it back.
No. Some people like to have different strokes for different folks, I suppose. Didn't want to use a time extension. Well, having kissed the blue in the middle of the table, lucky not to leave anything easy. The red in the middle of the table is available, but I don't know if there's a path for the cue ball to get on the colour. Shot. Just about landed on a
One.
possibility of the green, but risky, particularly being 39 points behind. Yeah, it was tough. As I say, particularly a lot of pressure on it.
One.
And the green, of course, has tied up the black now, so that's all in Lee's favour. He's disappeared because he's looking for his extension. Not a time extension, a cue extension. Well, played it well. Good shot using the extended rest. 40 points to the lead. Felt he got another heavy contact, but the pink went in.
7. 8.
This blue, one more red to get to snooker's required. .52 points to
13.
lead. Just this red required. But not there.
Richardson 13.
So Cao Kaisheng comes back to the table, 52 points behind, still a possible 59 remaining. Of course, his task is not made any easier by the virtue of the fact that the black's tied up. Shake of the head there, wanted to be straighter on this red. I'd like to have been playing for the pink, I think. Pink, I think. So having to settle for another blue. This blue will put him 40 points behind, 43 remaining. Needs to slow up, doesn't want to be straight. Oh, just about on the red, but we need high value colours now. Good shot, yes. But this pink has to go in. If it doesn't, he'll need a snooker. Made certain of it and a good shot. 33 points the difference, 35 remaining. Oh, well, missed a good opportunity there to get the snooker. But maybe the blue came to the rescue. Maybe not. Be disappointed he didn't get the snooker there behind green and black. Oh, that's a nice pot. So that looks like very much the second frame's in the bag for Lee. 34 points to lead, just 27 remaining now. And turning the screw, as they say. And Cao concedes. So there was a chance there to make a comeback, but missed the snooker, which will be very disappointing for Cao, because it didn't look that difficult, and if he could have got the snooker, could have turned the frame on his head. But Lee Richardson now just one frame away from a place in the quarter-final of the Assetereum Senior Snooker World Championship. Both players still have 2 time extensions left. Interesting that he didn't take that time extension before. Happy to give 4 points away. Bizarre.
Cao Kaisheng to break.
A little bit forward than intended, but safe enough. Got a good line, just a little bit pacey with the cue ball, but the green might make it awkward. Player always stands back so the referee can have a look at the situation in case a miss is called and has to replace it. The coming off the side cushion to nestle into the reds. Looks a good speed, but is it, what sort of line is it? It's not bad. Could have been worse. If it misses the green, this is an excellent safety, but not quite. All players at the moment having just that kissing those baulk colours makes all the difference, from the cue ball being tight on the baulk cushion or the player getting his hand on the table. Makes all the difference. Lovely shot, particularly using the rest, not the most favourable of implements, but couldn't have played it better. Perfect on the blue. Obviously, Cao thinks there's a plant in the middle of the reds here. Just have a look from this camera angle. It's a certainty. Decided to play for the pink in the middle, and now just checking where the pink will go. Maybe should have checked that before he played the plan. But there you go. I'll be hoping that the pink will go on its own spot. Kayla, just checking. Does breathe a sigh of relief. If it had gone on the black spot, it would have tied the black up. So still in good shape. Cued that lovely.
22.
Cued it nicely and left a nice angle on the black. You feel he'll have to play a little cannon on something because there's no red available. Well, not that I can see. Just hit the wrong red on the cannon.
29.
Well, can you see enough of this red? Maybe you can. spotted a plant to the middle, but this isn't a certainty. There's a little bit of a gap between the two. Got to be accurate with this one. But it went in and he's on the black. And you could say just in the nick of time. Wind the angle there, stun run through. Obviously the red that's just sticking out from that main bunch will go to the corner.
37.
Oh, well hit across that slightly. But a nice 37 from Cao. That was a bit more like it. Settling in, it seems. Disappointed, obviously, to miss that red, but both players just beginning to settle in. A dab. A dabba-dabby-doo. Again, just in the nick of time, good pot. And if it runs on, he may just about be on the blue here. Didn't have to do much with the cue ball. So on this red to the middle, but this time has to do a little bit with the cue ball. He just can't roll it in and finish on a colour. A little bit of work to do now. The pot, and that was the problem, just trusted to luck there by running into the pink and had none. And cleverly covering that red to the corner, goes back to his seat with a 44-point lead. Caught that much too thin, that's why it's gone towards the corner. Needs a bit of help here from the yellow or blue. And looks as though he's had it with the hand up. I'm going to swerve this with a tracer right hand side. Got the swerve. Does this red go? Camera 6 says it does. Just a little bit pacey, play for the blue in the middle. And the problem is the 6 reds in the middle of the table, and obviously the one tied up with by the pink isn't on, so on the colour, but where does the next red come from? Great effort. Great effort trying to come across the table. Just missed the cannon, but a confident shot. 50 points to lead now. Still a possible 83 points remaining. Yeah, nice length with the safety. Of course, it's the Lee's advantage here to try and open those reds up in case he gets a chance to cut back that 50-point deficit. And caught that much too thin and brought the red into play, but well, it's not too bad because he's not the black safe. And now the hamper by the brown. Only you could read a player's mind. That shirt would be turning another shade of green. Good effort, force into playing it. There was no safety. It doesn't look as though Lee's left anything, so Cao won't be winning this frame at this visit. Sure wanted to find the baulk cushion, didn't find the baulk line. A half chance. Another thin one, maybe a little bit too thin, but if that cue ball stays close to cushion, not left an easy pot on. And I think a pot will have to be the shot because it's going to be difficult to play safe. Yeah, it was difficult. Didn't hit the centre of the cue ball there, which threw the cue ball offline. So here's the chance that Cao's been waiting for now, get his first frame on the board in this match. Well, missed opportunity. Will that come back to haunt him? Both players have played good shots with the rest, but that wasn't one of Lee's best.
One.
So now a chance came to the table with a 50-point lead. This pink will put in 57 points in front, so looking for another couple of reds, couple of colours. Played it nicely. So a choice of pink or black. And after this pink or black needs one more red. to get to snookers required. Now 65 points the lead, but there's still 67 remaining. This to go 66 points in front with just 59 left. Solid shot, so Richardson is leading 2 frames to 0, but for a couple of snookers, looks like 2-1. Bit thin on that one, but as I say, 66 points to lead, 59 left. 2 snookers needed. Where's the cue ball? Ooh. Well, good shots and 1 or 2 that are a bit wide of the mark, so here's a chance for Lee if you get a few reds and colours, and then you can think about the 2 snookers needed. Well, I think Chow can just get past this pink to the corner. He's not looked at this side of the table. Close, but not quite. So, as I say, 2 snookers needed, but chance here to get on the black. And of course, it's only 2 snookers, 4-point snookers needed if we take blacks off the red, off the reds. Anything else, and it could get to the 3 snookers required.
8.
They don't get the leg overs like they used to, the legends.
9.
A bit further than he intended, but this red's still on.
16.
And played it nicely.
17.
Now keep the last red on the table because you'd hope he could get a snooker in the free ball situation. So then 1 snooker could be enough. Talking to the balls. It's not a good sign, you know.
24.
That's why he wanted to go on, and that's an excellent snooker. He wanted to be touch tight to the blue, though. But it's still not going to be an easy one to hit. You could do with Dennis Taylor here and his white lines here. Good hit. Where's the blue? Where's the blue? Oh! That would have been unlucky. just ran past the pink, but it hasn't done. This red does go past the pink, and I'm certain if Cao was to pot this red, that would definitely be end of frame. So just to remind you, 2 4-point snookers still needed. Trying to get this over behind the black. And looks as though it's there. Of course, if Cao was to miss and leave a free ball, 1 snooker would be all that was needed. So he's got to be a little bit careful here. Just coming down now to 9, 8, 7. Time extension, not needed. Not going for it, they don't want to use them. Great hit! And has he got the snooker back? Shot of the day so far. Let's have a look at that again in slow motion. Wow, how have you missed that? You couldn't believe. And the frame's conceded. So that early 37 break from Cao set the stall out for him to put his first frame on the scoreboard. And remember, with it just being the best of 5, it's now getting to, because if Cao was to win this next frame, we'd have a black ball shootout to decide who gets that quarter-final place. So, big frame this, big frame. And just to say, after this match, we'll be having a short interval, and then we'll be having the 1986 world champion, Joe Johnson, playing the Welsh amateur champion, Rhydian Richards. And that, running you through that, you'll be in the capable hands of Dennis Taylor, who's sat over in the corner there, 1985 champion of the world. But still a bit of snooker left here.
Richardson to break.
When breaking off, whatever you do, don't hit the blue. Little rhyme to remind you. He went last week, old Jim Bowen, didn't he, sadly. Not a bad shot, and I'll tell you what, that flick on the red, he didn't want that red, oh, didn't want that red to drop, really. It'd been nice if it had stayed over the pocket, and then just pop the colour, you're bound to be on it. Just these very light cloths, you put a trace aside on and it pushes the cue ball into it. That was a chance, not taken. Well, he missed the green and he missed his position, so he'll be pleased about that, if nothing else. once again, a bit short of pace on that safety. And that was an excellent opening red from Cao. Needs this frame to take us to a black ball shootout. I always try and look at the player's body language, whether he's played a good shot or not. You know, you get the drooping of the shoulders, the dropping of the head. I don't think he's on anything. It's a universal language, body language. Mistake here, this red's on. Played it well, played it with a lot of topspin to try to check it, but unfortunately not on the black. So just a safety shot looks to be the order of the day.
Richardson V.
Just playing the containing safety. Couldn't see a return back to the balk end. Very important now, this safety exchange. Who's going to get the first chance? This looks a good line, and it looks like a very good length. Just ran past the blue by the look of it. It, and of course when you miss it and the red runs loose, it's opened all the reds up. So the first good chance, you could say, goes to Lee Richardson. Remember, wins this frame, he's into the quarter-final. Tilt. Be happy with that. Nice easy red to starter and no position on the colour, not good position. And the clock is ticking down.
Extension.
Extension, the first one of the match. Be very disappointed there. He had a golden opportunity to build up a useful lead and got one. But it can happen. He gets a better chance.
Extension.
Okay, we know is a time extension. Please. Who was that? Just caught the red wrong. I think there's possibly a red to the middle here. And played it well and on the black. So a second opportunity for Lee to build up a lead in this frame he needs. Takes Lee 6 points into the lead now.
13. 14. 21. 22.
Wasn't comfortable, just couldn't get his hand in the right place because of that red near the cushion. So once again, didn't make the most of that. Cao Kaisheng comes back to the table, just 15 points behind. Unable to take advantage. Played the right shot, trying to move those reds. So I knew he's bound to be on the black, but couldn't afford to miss that red to the middle.
Eight.
23 points the difference, 59 remaining. We brought the red into play, but they always say if you pot a red and bring a red into play, you're never certain to be good on the colour. And that's the case here. That's an excellent shot. Cue ball just run a fraction further than Lee would have liked. 30 points the lead, 51 remaining. Yeah, don't blame him for that. The red along the cushion was too risky.
15.
players have still got one time extension left. Oh, that's not going to reach.
Richardson V.
Miss has been called. Obviously this red will go along the cushion. Oh well, didn't go along, but a nice snooker played. So really turning the screws at the moment. 34 points the difference. Oh, good pot.
One.
And on the black, but it's going to be tough to get on the next red. But the points are valuable here. Needs this black, needs the 7 points. And a good shot it is. Did well to get that much movement in the cue ball.
8.
26 points the difference. 43 remaining. Well, it's not too bad, I don't think. Oh, I don't know. I'm looking at the body language. Don't think Lee can get past the yellow. I'm going to have a bird's eye view of this.
Reset 12, please.
He can get past the yellow. Fortunate to get away with it. Of course, the key for Cao is this red that's next to the yellow, so I think if he got an opportunity, he'd like to free that red up. Both reds in play. A chance of a counter-attack if given the opportunity. Go. But of course, having missed it, the question is, what has he left? .26 points to lead for Lee. Still needs these 2 reds though to clinch the frame at this visit. And match. Safety first. Close, but not quite there. Nicely played, had to avoid the kiss on the green and did that successfully. Left a possible pot, but a risky one. Went for it and so close. Where's the red ball going? It's not gone in, but it's covered by the blue. Saved by the blue. You feel he's got to hit this. Of course, if he hits it, he pots it, but he needs to hit it. The clock running down, of course. He got it. Great shot. Great shot. A lot of pressure there, as you can imagine. If he'd have missed that, that could have been end of match. So well played. Trying to develop the red, not quite, but the brown going in. Right back in this frame now.
5.
Just 21 points in it. And a good snooker. So all of a sudden, this frame has turned on its head. The advantage for Lee, of course, is the green's in an awkward position, so if Cao was to get a chance, he'd have to somehow get past that awkward green. Oh, unlucky. But miscalled, you just know it's going to happen.
Cao Kaisheng 4.
And I'm certain Cao won't even get out of his seat. Have it put back. So close on that first attempt. Overcompensated.
Cao Kaisheng 4.
And replaced again. All these 4-point fouls are adding up. Just 13 points the difference now.
Cao Kaisheng 4.
9 points the difference. in the black this time.
Cao Kaisheng 7.
And of course, why wouldn't he have it replaced? All of a sudden, just 2 points the difference. It was 21 before the snooker was laid. Now he's just 2 in it. Oh, how close!
By a lot of minutes. Cao Kaisheng 4.
And now all of a sudden, Lee Richardson is 2 points behind. All pink this
By
time.
a lot of minutes. Cao Kaisheng 6.
Just coming out of his seat because he thinks he might be able to pot this red, but the crowd are saying, no, no, let's ask the audience. Let's ask the audience here. And they tell me this is a good rule, this misrule, eh? Eh? What a turnaround. Oh, and the problem is it's such a difficult snooker to hit. Got so close on many occasions.
Cao Kaisheng 4.
Snooker was played when Cao was 21 points behind.
By a lot of minutes.
Well, this is unbelievable.
Cao Kaisheng 4.
Now, 16 points in front. And the only time it will stop being called a miss is when snookers are required.
By a lot of minutes. Cao Kaisheng 4.
Oh, once again, so close.
By a lot of minutes.
24 points the difference now. 45 points and be given away from this snooker. Oh, and the pink just getting in the way.
Cao Kaisheng 6.
Well, this is absolutely amazing. 30 points to lead, just this red needed. And Lee Richardson will need a snooker. What a turnaround. And now looks for all money as though we're going to go into a black ball shootout decider. And one snooker did it.
7.
And surely that confirms now we're going to have a black ball shootout.
9.
The first match of this Assetereum Seniors World Championship. We're going to a black ball shootout now for certain.
16. 21. 27.
Well, what a frame that turned out to be. And I don't blame Lee Richardson leaving the arena and Cao Kaisheng. They're both leaving the arena. Well, and they're going to come back for a black ball shootout. Unbelievable. So who's in favour of the miss rule? What a rule. 45 points. Somebody came up with it. I don't know what it is. I was expecting Michaela to set the balls up, and of course you don't have to, do you? Because you only need the black. There'll be a toss of a coin. Invariably, whoever wins the toss puts the other man in. That's the way you do it. And of course, a place in the quarter-final. But as I say, after this match, have a 15-minute interval and you've got a great game. Joe Johnson, as I say, 1986 champion of the world, but playing the Welsh amateur champion, who qualified for the Welsh Open this year and won a couple of matches. So no mug, no mug. Well, they're not in Wales, it's a hotbed of snooker. Like Grimsby used to be, you know, Michaela? Grimsby was a hotbed of snooker. Ray Edmonds, Sid Hood, Mike Hallett, Dean Reynolds. Yeah? Sid Hood, Sid Hood, he's no longer with us now. He beat Willie Thorne in the final of the English Amateur Championship. Willie wasn't best pleased. Marvellous. So what are you doing in your retirement now, Michaela? Give us a clue. You're just doing, oh, you put on pool shows, aren't you?
Yeah, World Pool Series in America, which is pretty cool. So
Pretty cool.
Yep.
In New York.
Yeah, a few times. Gotta like
Yeah,
it.
so good, she had to say it twice. So we're just waiting for the players to come back. Hope you're enjoying this on the YouTube and online. And as I say, this this is the start of this World Seniors Championship, and we couldn't have a more climatic finish. Black ball shoots out, the players are coming back. I'll leave it over to Michaela Tabb. Best of luck, Lee. Just waiting for Chow. It's a thrower. Scunthorpe, eh? My parents were in iron and steel. My mother ironed and my father stole. But there you go. Come from Salford, what do you expect? Just waiting for Chow, who's spending a few extra minutes. He sat down quite a while when he said, put the ball back. Put the ball back. Yeah, I bet that seat's red hot. Here he comes. And as I say, whoever makes the first foul or pots this black wins. Best of luck. Over to you, Michaela. The toss of a coin.
Head or tail? It is a head, your choice. Thank you. The final frame. Cao Kaisheng to break.
Lee won the toss and has put Chow in. Got to get this black safe. No, it's not too bad. Not put it on the side cushion, not left a double on, so safe enough. There's no shot clock on this black ball shoes out, is it? No. Cliff Thorburn will be pleased. Played it well, played it well. just looking to see if he can get in behind the black and kick the black up the table and leave the cue ball where the black is. Only works if you get right in behind it though. Didn't get right in behind it. He's left a chance. This for a place in the quarter-final. Oh! Thought it would rattle and run away, maybe a bit more pace. So this black, Cao Kaisheng, is in the quarter-final. Now where's that cue ball going? It's going to the side cushion. Well, what a match, what a turnaround. Congratulations to Cao Kaisheng. Well played. And our commiserations to Lee Richardson, who looked for all the world he had the match in the bag. But there you go, that's snooker. We'll be back in about 15-20 minutes for Joe Johnson, 86 world champion, against the Welsh amateur champion. Something to look forward to, and I'll leave you then in the capable hands of Dennis Taylor. We'll see you shortly.
must be for me, is it? I like that. I like that music. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What a match that was. Did you enjoy that? I've just seen the Chinese player there. He's absolutely shaking. To come all the way from China and to win on a black ball shootout. Absolutely incredible. Now, what we're going to do before we bring the second match out, we've got the raffle. Do you all get your raffle tickets? Now, where do you hear some of the prizes here? Well, you get the whole lot. Whoever's drawn out of the drum, you'll get a waistcoat signed by all the legends. You get a snooker cue signed by all the legends. A signed copy of JV's book. That's priceless, isn't it? That is. A signed copy of the Legends Undercovered. Oh, what's that? I haven't even got one of them. I'll have to get one of them. And a signed Stephen Hendry snooker ball. He's only got one ball. Oh, no, you know what I mean. Sorry. Right, we're going to... So a winner takes all. So we're going to spin them around. And the lucky one out wins the lot. Right into the bottom. Let's have a look. There's a name on this. It's a Mr. S. Davis. S. Davis? Number 35 gets everything. Number 35. Oh, somebody's very happy. If you want, would you like to come down and take they're all here for you. Waistcoat, ball cues, everything. Let's see, can we pass it over? I'll pass it over. No, it'll be easier if you come around and just pick it all up there. And this will be happening every day, ladies and gentlemen, so if you're back again, make sure you get the raffle tickets. That's an unbelievable prize. Where's he gone? Here he is. How are you? 35, that's it, yeah.
Grab all these.
Yeah. Well done, congratulations. Right. And that's the beautiful trophy that we're playing for. Excuse my back while we do the introductions, because the JV said we're live on YouTube and online and all sorts of places. So here we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And here we go with the second match after that fabulous first match we had. And first into the arena, we're going to bring you a player who was the Welsh amateur champion, and he beat Darren Morgan in the recent Welsh Open. He is the #1 player in Wales. Would you give a big warm welcome from the Valleys, Rhydian Richard. Come on, louder than that. Come on. All the best, Rhydian. Have a good game. And Rhydian's opponent, who'll ever forget it, 1986, the year after I played the great Steve Davis. This gentleman beat him at the Crucible. He was the 1986 champion of the world from Bradford, Joe Johnson. And he doesn't look a day older. Oh, there we go. Let's see, should I take that trophy away? Yeah. Let's get this out of the way, and we'll be doing a little bit of commentary. We won't be predicting anything because this is serious stuff. And we need someone. I'm not going to referee. We need a referee. Michaela's having a rest, and we've got all the way from Scotland. Would you please welcome Leo Scullion, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the same. It's the best of 5. If it's 2 frames each, it'll be a black ball shootout like you just witnessed. So all to play for.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Rhydian Richards to be.
So Rhydian has won the toss, and he's going to get this second match underway. And that looks a pretty good break off. He's got the pace of the table straight away, more or less, with that shot. Very good. not a bad return from Joe there. That's excellent. Look at this. And that's another good safety shot. Has he covered this red over the left corner? I think the brown might have come to the rescue. He was in a difficult situation there, was Joe. Another excellent safety shot, acknowledged by Joe there. And that's pretty good. In fact, it could finish a little bit awkward here. Close, but he's covered the one that's over the pocket, black in the way. Rhydian knew that. Tough match snooker at the moment. Another excellent length with the safety. That was a difficult situation there, but he hasn't done too badly. Oh, and that's worked out nicely. So the opening red goes to Joe, and this is a bit of a chance here. Pink spot occupied, so it goes on the black.
7.
want to hold the black spot, but it might not be all that bad. Pink has got to go as near its own spot and a direct line behind it, in line with the blue and black spot. So just ties the pink up, but there's still one easy red available, but then the rest are all tied up. Key shot coming up now. Oh, how's your luck? Could have been better, I think, at first glance.
29.
Close.
Joe Johnson, 29.
But a very nice 29 break there from Joe. Just trying to get the white tight on the cushion there, just a little bit short. Where's this red going? He's got the perfect white, but where's the red going to finish? So Rhydian's first chance. A bit straight on the black and a bit close to the cushion there. That was all he could do there. That's a terrific shot. Needs a little bit of luck with the position here. Good red though. Still got a few reds available. Got a bit too much stun on that, so very fast and lively cloths these. Well, nevertheless. Fine 26 gets
Rhydian Richards.
Rhydian right back in this frame. Another excellent pot there from Rhydian.
Eight. Nine.
Not absolutely perfect, but is it there? Yes, it's there. Good recovery shot there.
15. 16.
'Rhydian 19 points in front.
23. 23.
Yeah, he's played it well. It's gone past the blue, so he's on the red nicely.
40. 41.
Just needs 2 more pots. That's just about perfect. Just the red to leave Joe needing snookers.
45. 46. 48.
'He's missed the sitter of a yellow. Two snookers to tie at the moment. And Rhydian potted the yellow. Joe would have stayed in his seat. So as I said, 2 4-point snookers to tie. And didn't want the flick on the black there. quite going. Is this one of the snookers? Wow. That gives Joe a bit of a chance now. Just one snooker needed to tie. This is a great effort. Oh, that's a good hit, that. Yeah. Rhydian playing the snooker there rather than risking the pot, so pink and black were in the perfect spot for the snooker. That might be a free ball. No. In fact, it's what, two snookers. There's a free ball.
Blue ball, thank you.
Green and blue are in bad positions for snookers. Just the pink and black that are ideally placed. And that's brought the blue into play. So look at the blue, pink and black. But if Rhydian can knock the yellow in, it won't really matter. chance now. This is a big target to get him behind.
Johnson, 2.
Is it hard enough? Yeah, he's got the snake there. Not the easiest ones to hit here. So back to one snooker to tie. We fouled the brown, so yeah, he's conceded the frame. Joe potted the green, was going to play the snooker on the brown, but just managed to catch the brown. He was stretching a little bit, and the cue just caught the brown. We've no action replay, so but Joe owned up straight away anyway. So. Well, the standard here is pretty high, as you can see. Just one mistake between these two players, and you could lose the frame. So. Both looked in pretty good form in that opening frame. It was anyone's frame in the end. And Rhydian, when you missed that yellow, the yellow there. It's amazing how the game can turn around just on one shot, but he's got the first frame under his belt. As I say, best of 5. If it's 2 each, it's a black ball shootout. Do you like the black ball shootout? Yeah, I think it's quite exciting, isn't it? Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Thank you. The second frame, Joe Johnson to do.
Thicker than Joe intended, but you wouldn't have thought he could have overcut that one. Bad flick on the yellow, but it's a very fast cloth, but is it quick enough? Yeah, well done.
Touching ball. Which one?
The white's touching the red, but the red's not touching the whites, Joe. Pacey, is it? A bit thinner than he intended. The white's coming back towards the blue. Shot for the rest. Pink and black tied up at the moment, so not a good chance by any means here. Just stretching a bit there.
Rhydian Richardson one. One.
That's a great shot from Joe, getting plenty of screw on that. That wasn't easy. As I say, the pink and black are out of commission at the moment.
6. Joe Johnson 6. One.
It's a bit of a chance now for Rhydian. Pink and black still awkward, even though the pink's out in the open. Still tied up somewhat. It might be available into one corner pocket.
Four.
Didn't want the cannon on the brown, obviously. So I'm not sure if there's anything available there. Might be covering each other.
Rhydian Richardson.
That could be a nice, useful flick on the yellow there. Yeah, he holds his hand up, but he'll take that one. It's turned out perfect for Joe. That's a Joe Johnson special. What a shot that was.
Three. Four. Joe Johnson 4.
That would have got the pink back on its spot, which would have helped the situation, but now that it's over the pocket, it's made things a little awkward here. This is going to be a very interesting exchange now with the pink right over the pocket. Needed a thin one. Could have had it put back, but Rhydian felt if he had a pot of that, the pink was right over the corner, so worth the risk there. That's a good shot from Joe. Black into play, but as I say, the pink's blocking everything from going in this corner, so take a bit of sorting out this. Oh, much too thick. Chance. On the pink, he'd love to have got that back on its spot. That would have opened all those reds up. Might be able to squeeze the red past the pink. Got the double kiss. It would have gone in off the pink, but misjudged it slightly. And that opens the game up now.
You don't see this often nowadays, do you? Normally they stick one on the end of the queue. I can't afford one of them. Time, please. Extension. No, I need the long stuff. The long nest, yeah. That's right. I'll tell you what, I'll get this one.
Well, we've got everything out here under the... We might need 3 extensions here. We've got an extension on an extension. And in the end, just rushed it there.
Takes out I'll put some chalk on. Yeah, I don't know what the sequence is for this.
You have to go on a 6 weeks course to learn how to get it undone again, Joe.
Drew Johnson 1, Rhydian Richardson 6.
Joe has just got one extension remaining.
Drew Johnson 1.
Tucking in behind the pink. This frame really doesn't want to fall too behind, so. Very good, excellent. Excellent escape there. Is there a gap through? I think there might be. Perfect position. Choice of pink or black. Eight in front now.
24.
And just the colour needed to leave Joe at the snooker's required stage. 53 the difference now.
49.
Joe stays in his seat, I think, and well, that's the second frame to Rhydian Richards, so it's 2-0. Joe's got it all to do there, and that was a tale about extensions there, really. Have you not got a long enough extension to use your own cue, no? Could you not, no? That's the beauty with the extensions and that you have. If you're using the tip of your own cue, it makes all the difference, and Joe had to use the tip on this long cue here, and as he said, he forgot to chalk it. He didn't have time to chalk it, sorry. Still a schoolboy error, isn't it, as JV would say. But still, plenty to play for. Joe can win the next 2 frames. We'll have that black ball shootout, but as I say, both players look to be in good form. If they get in amongst the balls, they'll knock them in. And getting used to this cloth, it's probably quicker than the ones they use at the World Championship, the Crucible.
Thank you. The top frame. Rhydian Richards to be.
Needs to pull up. Short with the safety there, so half chance for Rhydian. And that's an absolute cracking pot there, and perfectly on the black, and an early chance. It's 3 reds, 3 blacks. Sorry, I know you'd love to win that sportage. Just flick one of the reds safe there. Still got the 1 red, but then needs to get into the bunch of reds. Just needing
Ready,
the
mate,
rest
just
there.
stop the two.
Oh. Joe trying to go into the bunch there to split them up, and don't know if he can get into the reds off the brown. The green was in the way, it was awkward there.
Five. Joe Johnson, five.
There's no way back down the table from that position. That's a good safety shot there from Joe. A little bit on the thin side.
One.
Excellent shot.
Six. Seven.
Oh, he
So
took
the
his,
time out, Joe Johnson, seven.
took his eye off the pot, was concentrating on the cue ball. How often do we see that? See the top players in the world do that.
One.
And this is a chance now for that's okay.
Eight. Nine.
Wow, the pressure
Ready,
just
mate,
needs
just
the
nine.
one frame. Golden chance has slipped away there. 57 the difference, so still needs a few more reds and colours.
8.
Nicely played.
40. 50.
So the blue and one more red would be enough, you would think. The difference, just 43 on.
26.
Joe will come back to the table. That would have clinched the match there. Still a strong favourite, but 55 in front, just 43 on. It's a tall order for Joe, but he'll give it a go. That's a cracking shot, and Joe comes forward to congratulate Rhydian. He played well. That was a tough game, tough match, but in the end, Rhydian gets through against Joe Johnson by 3 frames to 0. Give both players a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. (3-0), but it was a lot closer than that. I'm sure Rhydian would agree. But I hope you enjoyed our first afternoon's play. Anybody back this evening? Yeah. Well, 2 matches for you this evening. I'm the second one on, so I'm going to go and have a lie down in a darkened room, and we'll back to see you this evening. We'll see you later. Bye for now. Thank you.